So hello everyone, I'm very glad to see you all. And today we are going to introduce our product called WatchIn. And let's watch our slogan, wellness at your fingertips. We want to give extraordinary and magnificent solution for parents and caregivers to solve their common issues. And let's look at our team here. Me, Chingiz Mammadov, I am Chief Operating Officer, Aysun Abdullaeva, Chief Technology Officer, Murat Skenderli, and Farhat Bakirov, Chief Marketing Officer and Financial Officers. So we have very simple approach to solve this problem in the world. How does our service work? Just customers buy and wear watches, and in this case, just they connecting to the system of watch through their phones, PCs, tablets, or even digital watches. And watch starts to analyze health conditions, respiratory rates, heart rates, and stress levels of kids and elderly peoples. And in case of any emergency, watch signals are sent to responsible persons or even emergency contacts with alerts or notifications. Here, there are some problems we focused on to solve them, and one of them is bullying factor. As we know that, especially in developed countries like United States, there is some rates that 1 out of 4 students are bullied at school. And even in our country, we sometimes hear that even kindergarten schools, kids are bullying, and we will solve this problem because if parents know about the condition surrounding their kids at schools, they will be able to contact with teachers promptly. And the second problem is the lack of awareness and well-being of kids. Here, actually, our technology will analyze, as I mentioned before, health conditions of kids, and in case of any emergencies, parents will know about it, and responsible persons will be able to intervene to the stations. And the third problem is, and even some, let's say, criticizers can think about concerns about data privacy and security. And we have already thought about this, and we want to prevent this problem thanks to our enhanced technology and protocols, encryption protocols. And here we have some other problems, like, for example, we know that in some cases elderly people or kids are getting lost, and thanks to GPS technology in our watchings, parents or, let's say, caregivers will be able to know the location of lost people. And coming to market analysis, here this example is from scientific article of the University of California, and here we can see that fatalities happen throughout the different ages. And in the above section, actually, they show different reasons for deaths, and we can see that the first and the third main reason for kids' fatalities are related with heart diseases, irregularities, or respiratory irregularities. So, with the help of our watches, parents just will know if any unusual activity happens, and interventions will be promptly. Our target audience will consist of 3 different categories. Firstly, we want to engage and contact with parents of children, family members with elderly parents, and healthcare professionals. As I mentioned, parents of children and family members with elderly parents, for example, even in some cases, we heard that caregivers who are hired for giving support or cares to elder people in the family, actually thanks to our technology, older children will be able to aware of behaviors of that caregiver at home, and they will know everything about happening on their parents. And the healthcare professionals like doctors, nurses, who works with patients, actually we can see that wherever they are or what time it is, they will be able to know about conditions of their patient, let's say disease people in urgent status. And our sources of income will consist of, because we are offering product and we will gain our main income from sales, sponsorships from health-related brands, and investments. And these are our main sources of income. And we know that there are some companies which offer similar services. For example, Apple Watch, Xiaomi Watch, or Samsung watches, but main difference will be that we are focusing on this problem. And in case of Apple Watch and Samsung watches, people or parents don't know anything about kids, let's say, health conditions. But WatchIn is a magnificent illustration of acquiring the trust of people who are related to these problems. And our milestones is written here, and we think that if we could be successful to offer our service, just less than 3 years, our company will be able to go international, because this problem is itself international. And within 6 months, we are thinking about, as we are business administration student, we definitely will need people who are engaged with IT, strategy, risk, or marketing, let's say, departments. And within 1 year, our company, we plan to gain profits from our sales. And it is our business model canvas. We have noted our main components here, and here I would like to draw your attention to our value proposition, as we will offer each day, each minute customer support, personalized support, and we prioritize data privacy. Also, GPS tracking systems will enable to know about locations of kids, and our channels will be, as I mentioned before, our watches will connect it to the systems via customers' phones, PCs, or digital watches. So, website app and our product are our main channels. And I mentioned our customer segments, and our key partners will be institutions, investors, and product development factories to give support in order to maintain our product infrastructure. And I have finished my presentation, and finally I would like to give another examples for our competitors in the market. For example, there is Geobit, called company Geobit, and there are some disadvantages of Geobit, and that's why they couldn't be successful, and I think most of you haven't heard about it. Geobit watches are very less durable, and their battery conditions are weak. So we want to improve these features